Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel, and if you are new here, thank you for joining me. I'm here with my newest little reborn cutie. This is Taylor. She's so sweet. Look at that little face. I just love her. She just had an outfit change. She is in this cute little pink sleeper with little cherries all over it. She's getting ready for bed, little cutie. I wanted to talk today, and I thought you guys could just admire Taylor while I talk. About this reborn hobby and what you can do if you're kind of on a tight budget but you still want to enjoy the hobby. There are many ways to enjoy this hobby. You don't have to get a lot of babies. I know I have a lot of babies, but I know of people, plenty of people, that they get one baby and they're totally happy with that baby, and that is great. I think any way that you can enjoy this hobby is wonderful. And by the way, you don't have to get a reborn baby necessarily to enjoy the doll hobby. There are companies like Ashton Drake, Paradise Galleries, where they have really realistic looking dolls for a less price, and they are actually really nice. I know that Ashton Drake actually has silicone babies, and I think their most expensive one, I'm pretty sure, is $200. I know that's still a lot of money, but it is cheaper than buying the reborn babies, and it's for silicone. So silicones are extremely expensive, but Ashton Drake has them for a relatively good price, and I have heard, I don't own any myself, but I have heard that their silicone is actually really good quality. So you can experience that without having to spend a lot of money. And they also have vinyl dolls as well. And then I know it's common to see on YouTube collectors with all this baby furniture and fancy clothes and stuff, but it doesn't have to be that way. You don't need a crib and a swing and a bouncer and a rocker and a car seat and, you know, a bassinet and all this stuff. You don't have to have it to enjoy this hobby. I have heard of people making their own bassinets, you know, taking a laundry basket and putting a pillow inside, and then you cover it with a blanket, and you can even tie a ribbon around the blanket, and it looks really pretty, and they can put their babies there. They have little car seats for dolls that are like $10 at Walmart. I have one actually, and I have my micro preemie silicone baby in it. But a baby of this size, I think she's about 17 inches, would fit in that car seat. So there's ways to enjoy this hobby without spending tons of money. Dollar stores have tons of items, guys. Tons. They have bottles, pacifiers, pacifier clips. I've seen some really nice blankets there. Some of them have baby clothes, you know, all kinds of things there. So that is an option too. You don't have to get super fancy clothes. You could also go to stores like Goodwill, you know, or a local thrift store, and they have really good deals. I know the Goodwills by me, and I'm pretty sure they all do this, every other Saturday they have like 50% off of the already less expensive items. So that's a way to go too. I just think that everyone who wants to enjoy this hobby should be able to. And the reason I am showing this baby in this video, in case you missed her box opening, this was a budget baby. She cost under $200. And that being said, she's a very basically painted doll, but she's still really pretty. I really love this baby, and I am enjoying her a lot. I've had her home for a few days, and it's been kind of hard to put her down. She really is sweet. So you could look for budget babies. That being said, you still need to be really careful. There's a lot of scams out there. But a good resource to go to is on Facebook. There are tons and tons and tons of reborn groups on Facebook, guys. Use those resources. Ask people questions, what you need to look out for. There's even a site that you can put in somebody's name, an artist's name or a seller's name, and see if anything suspicious has come up about them. And then obviously you'd want to stay clear of those people. But there are resources out there to help you if you are, well, looking for any baby, really. But for the budget babies, if you're worried about the price and you think it's like too good to be true, there are ways to check that out. Maybe you know someone already in the community. You could ask them to like kind of keep an eye out for you and help you in that way. There's all sorts of ways to enjoy this hobby. Along with Ashton Drake and Paradise Galleries, I did a little box opening of a doll from Kinbee.com. And they have really cute babies. They have 4 sculpts right now, 3 girls and 1 boy. And they are really, really cute, you guys. They are very realistic. I admit they're not as realistic as reborn babies, but they are pretty realistic looking, very, very cute dolls. And so that is another way to enjoy this hobby. And you know what I say? If you have a doll from a store, like even like a Cabbage Patch Baby or a Baby Alive, anything that you like, you can enjoy the doll hobby. I know it's a little bit different that way, but you can still enjoy it, right? Who's to say you can't? And I strongly feel that everybody should be able to enjoy this hobby. Another thing you can do is, instead of having, like, I said the bassinet thing, but like there's all these like swings and everything, you can make your own. I've seen people make cribs out of cardboard, okay? Like actual cribs with like drawers and stuff out of cardboard, and they just make it look really pretty. They paint it and they put little pads in there for the baby to lay on, and they put fabric over it and just glue it on, and it looks really, really good. I actually saw one the other day. I had to take a second look because it did not look like cardboard, but they said it was, and I was like, wow, like that looks gorgeous. There's all kinds of things you can do. If you are into sewing, you can sew your own baby clothes or baby blankets, you know, stuff like that. You don't have to spend a ton of money to enjoy this hobby. I know it's hard to kind of be in the reborn community and not get caught up in having the latest dolls, having the latest, you know, stuff for your dolls, the best baby clothes. I know it can seem overwhelming and there's a lot of pressure. Maybe people aren't actively pressuring you, but you might feel it. And I'm gonna talk about that actually more in another video, but you don't have to feel that way. You don't have to worry about that. You can just enjoy your hobby however you can. It really is a beautiful hobby. The dolls are amazing, whether you have, you know, a $1,000 doll or a $150 doll. They're amazing. If you find the right baby for you, then that is great. Don't worry about what others are gonna say. Don't worry that this person, you know, has a Levi for $900 and your Levi is $200. It does not matter. It does not matter if you love that baby. It does not matter at all. But that's really just what I wanted to say. And you know, you don't have to even have all the accessories. Like, I'm talking about making like a crib out of cardboard and stuff. You don't even need a crib. You don't. If you have a nice area of your home, maybe you have a shelf, you can put a baby blanket on that shelf and lay your baby there when you're not holding them. It doesn't matter. Or on your dresser, sit your baby up if they're weighted that way. And just admire them from there. You don't have to do all the fancy things that people do in this hobby. It's not necessary. I would hate for someone to want to be in this hobby, want to collect these dolls, and just think, well, I can't get them the fancy things, you know? It doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter. Just follow your heart, and if there's a baby out there for you, then that's great. I mean, that is the great thing about reborns. You know, that's one of the great things. They aren't real babies. I know we want them to look like real babies and feel like real babies, which they do, but they don't need these things, okay? It's nice to have them, it is, but it's not necessary. I guess that's all I'm trying to say today. I made a video, like I said, the other day of this little cuties box opening, and somebody commented and said that all their babies were budget babies, and I thought that was fantastic. I am so glad that that person felt that they should still be in the hobby, and they're finding ways to enjoy it, because really, it's a beautiful hobby. It's really one of my favorite things to do and to spend time on, and I just would hate for someone, like I said, to be turned off by it because of a lack of funds. So yeah, don't worry about what others think. Don't worry if you don't have the latest stuff or the most expensive reborn. It does not matter. This hobby, I know for me, has brought me a lot of joy. I know it brings a lot of joy to others, and if you can experience it in any way possible, then I encourage you to do that. But that's all I have for today. I just had that on my mind, and I thought it might help somebody. I hope it has. But thank you guys so much. If you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe for my channel. If you like this video, go ahead and press like. I love you guys, and we'll see you next time. Bye.